Oh, Jesse. KD is a chump for those comments. A sellout. I guess it was only a matter of time before he sold his soul to Clutch Sports. Fuck.
Yep.
There you go, Jesse.
No, please, let's get to that because I don't want people to start saying the I was going to say that. Hey, do you have the right clip now or no?
Oh, my God. Yeah, we can read the rest of the for after.
Sure, let's do it.
Before we got on here, the problem I think with today is that we are so hung up on the yesteryear of the culture and the history that built the league that, bro, we're missing out on greatness right in front of us. LeBron James is 38 motherfucking years old doing something we ain't never seen. We got a whole 7'6" Frenchman in the goddamn league. He's a rookie looking like he's a 2-3-year-old player, looking like he's a guard. He nutmegged the guard. Man, get the man, bro. Listen, Wilt Chamberlain is rolling over his grave right now. If we told him a 6'10" power forward was playing center and jumps this high is the best.
So, listen. Come on, let's talk about this topic. Let's talk about.
Well, we got to get over this. Michael Jordan, Magic, they are the past. We got to embrace this new-ish. Bro, we ain't never seen Steph Curry. We ain't never seen nothing like Steph Curry.
We ain't never seen it.
Shoot some more, bro. We keep talking about Jerry West. Shout that Jerry West was a super goon, did great things for the league. But yeah, we're in a new time, bro. Jerry West ain't never seen this type of range. You can't.
But let me push back.
No, Stephen.
Come on, let's get to it. Let's go.
What is the response? What's the reaction? I want Flea to go first because
I'm not going first.
I'll go first. Fuck that. I'll go first.
Me, I'm sorry.
I'm so disappointed in KG. He did all that.
Because I want to hear Two say his wild shit right now.
No.
So I want to hear what he has to say.
No, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm a fan of KG, but it just goes to show you the limelight, the media, the games. It gets to everybody. All that he did, people are along with the times.
No, you're not. No.
Let me finish. Look, I didn't. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Some people have Curry. Some people have Curry the greatest point guard of all time. So what is KG talking about? What is KG talking about?
Do you?
It don't matter if I do.
Do you?
Have you ever heard people say Steph Curry's the greatest point guard of all time?
Yes.
So what is KG talking about?
He said something that we've never seen before. He's not saying anything.
No. Flea.
It's the level of appreciation.
Let him play the clip again.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let you finish.
Once again, if you play the clip again, KG is lying. Straight up. We all sit up here and say how great the Joker is. We all make videos. I done made videos saying if Joker get 1 or 2 more rings, he might go down as the greatest center of all time. KG is lying. He's lying. You know why? Because he's down with the bullshit now. In that first clip, for him to talk about certain things, bro, the shit people said that you used to say on the court, you should be ashamed of yourself, bro. At the end of the day, KG is full of shit. Now, let me just get to this 38-year-old shit. People want to embrace LeBron so much. And I had 3 incidents. I don't even know how to say the word right now. I'm so aggravated. Once again, I'm not saying these guys are better than LeBron. But why are we acting like LeBron is the only player that played at 38 years old at a high level? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, at 38 years old, won a Finals MVP, won a championship and averaged 25, I think 10 and 5 assists.
He averaged 25 points in the regular season?
No.
In the finals.
I was about to say, that would be ridiculous. I was about to say, if that was the case, then the conversation about LeBron would probably not be as loud.
Once again.
It was 23, though. Kareem was 23 a night at 38.
Thank you, Flea.
That's still pretty impressive.
That's so good. Okay.
That's really good.
And watch this. How many years did Kareem Abdul-Jabbar play in college?
Well, 4 years of basketball, but 3 he was only allowed to play, 3 years, actually for the UCLA team because freshmen could not play at the time.
Right.
Went to the end every year.
So my point is this, and I'm not going to be long. My point is this: LeBron is great. This is not no shot at LeBron. This could be for anybody that's that age. If they came out of high school and they 20 years in the league, that means Kareem did the same thing. It's just he did. If he came straight out of high school, it's the same shit. Stop telling me we don't appreciate something. We do appreciate it. Stop acting like they're the only motherfuckers that did it. Tim Duncan beat LeBron at 37 in the finals when LeBron was in his prime. So that's 2 examples. Dennis Rodman, at 36 years old, was on his 7th straight rebounding title, won a three-peat, and averaged 15 rebounds that year. And these dudes played 3-4 years of college. So if you really think about it, they did the same shit, played at a high level at that age. Stop telling me we don't appreciate something. We do. Y'all just going overboard with it because y'all drinking the fucking LeBron juice. And it's crazy that KG is now on the LeBron juice. I guarantee you he might be signing clutch. Lord have mercy.
You done? You
Lord,
done?
yeah,
You done?
yeah, I'm done.
You done?
Go ahead.
You done?
Yeah, I'm
You done?
done.
Okay, cool. My turn. Listen. At no point in any time, you played that clip twice, right? That's about a 12-minute clip. You played the last part and you played the first part. At no point did KG say LeBron's name one fucking time.
Who are you talking about, Flea?
And the first
But
fucking
he
name
did.
come out of
He
Tu's
referred
mouth,
to him though.
Wow,
the first
Flea.
name that comes out his mouth is LeBron James.
Flea, who are you talking about,
That's not
Flea?
true. That's not true.
Like I said, y'all gonna let me finish, or y'all want to go?
Go ahead.
You're right. I apologize. Good. I'm sorry.
Because that's my biggest problem. See, we get it confused because for some reason y'all think I'm like a LeBron stan. Let me clear this up. I am nowhere near LeBron stan. I am a stan for the game of basketball. And what's happening is that cats like two, who are just a little older in generation, do not appreciate what they're watching with their own eyes right now. You niggas didn't have cable back in the day to watch all the games, so don't even hit me with I was watching everybody back then. You niggas wasn't. You have the opportunity now to watch so much basketball. So much. You're not pigeonholed to just watch the fucking Knicks. You're not pigeonholed to just watch Michael Jordan on Sunday on NBC. No, you have the ability to watch so much great basketball, and all we do is talk about how this dude's not great, this dude's not this dude's not that, this dude ain't this dude, it's like, yo, hold the fuck up for a second. A lot of shit is happening and is about to surpass. LeBron is in year 21, we still talking about he ain't great. Go figure. We all love basketball, and we're talking about in year 21 how this dude is not. We're talking about this conversation about what happened in 07 as a fourth-year player still. Like, it's disgusting. I'm being honest with you niggas now.
Flea, can I ask you a question? Flea, can I ask you a question?
Basketball purists to not love the game the way they do. That's what I got from that.
Flea, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, please?
Of course.
This has nothing to do with 2004 or nothing. We talking about right now. Kevin Garnett said we need to appreciate that a guy is 21st year at that age playing at this level. There was another guy at that same age that won a Finals MVP. Which one is more greater? Just an honest question that I'm asking you.
How can I say who is greater? Like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played a position that was dependent upon Magic Johnson his entire career. And was dependent upon Oscar Robinson. The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is one of the prototypical centers. He's not a guy that's gonna have his hands with the ball in his hands all the time.
I love you to death, Flea. Hold on. Sorry to cut you off. All I'm asking is, what LeBron is doing at 38 and what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did at 38, which one is greater?
I don't know.
One of them won a Finals MVP, bro.
The season's not over yet, bro. So
but it's also different. I mean, it's different. Also, we all of us were. I mean, maybe you, AllBall, you might be the only one in the panel that was able to watch that finals. Unless Flea's gone back and watched the series, it's hard to say. You know what I mean? Like we get to see LeBron every night right now. You know,
I'm not saying who's the better player. Listen,
we're spoiled. That was my point earlier.
What I'm saying is, if somebody's telling me, yo, man, what this guy's doing at 38 is legendary. Okay, they make it seem like it's never been done. But then when you Google and search and go, hold up. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 38, went to the championship and won a Finals MVP. So hold on. Why are we acting like this is the first time this has happened? That's my problem.
When Kareem did that, did they hate on Kareem? Did they say he wasn't great?
I don't know.
I'm asking.
I doubt it.
But see, that's the problem. That is my issue. That's the real issue. It's the fact that there's so much media outlets. There's so much people doing what we do now, right? That back then, they appreciated Kareem, Dr. J, Bird, Magic, Jordan, Isaiah, and all the other greats. There was an appreciation. there wasn't this heavy level of criticism that we build basketball conversations on now, especially when they're surrounded around LeBron James. This don't even got to be about LeBron, but we made it about him. Cool. That is what the conversation is built around on him. It's not built around appreciating what he's done for the game. It's about, oh, he didn't do this. He's not good at that. He ain't the GOAT. He ain't. It's like, nigga, do you like basketball or you don't? Like, what are we talking about?
Go ahead, Dom and Fabe. Go ahead.
I just was talking about the Orlando Magic for 15 games and how they were great, and you guys went ahead and shitted on me. So I understand what Flea is talking about when it comes to that, because all I'm doing is appreciating what we see right now. And granted, we could say LeBron at the end of the game folded. He's not that guy in the mid-range, all the other stuff that we always say. But at 38 years old, to say that, you mentioned Kareem, you mentioned Tim Duncan. There's nobody else that should be in this conversation. You can't mention Jason Kidd at this age. You can't mention Dennis Rodman at this age.
Why not? He won a championship.
Because they weren't the star. They weren't the star. They weren't the star. They were not the star.
LeBron juice too, man. Lord have mercy. They won a championship at that age.
He wasn't playing at this level. Yo, too. Last year, LeBron was 38 years old. He averaged 29 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists.
It got swept.
We're talking about who he is as an individual player. You want to talk about playoff success? That's a team thing, bro.
So Flea, hold on. Flea, he averaged 29 and got swept. Kareem averaged 25 and won a Finals MVP, bro.
Yeah, we said there's only 2 guys you can talk about. You were talking about Jason Kidd, bro. We're talking about LeBron.
Jason Kidd at 38 won. No. Y'all not doing that to me. What I'm saying is, stop telling me at 38 years old, he's the only player that played at a high level. Jason Kidd won
Who's saying he's the only player to play at a high level?
No. He's not the only player to play at a high level. But you're going from.
That's what y'all make it out to be.
Okay, let's just be honest. Before Fabian goes, let me just say one sentence. LeBron James is the only player I think in NBA history, somebody can correct me, that is still an all-star in year 21, not based off of his name, just based off his game. He's still an all-star, a superstar in year 21. It's amazing. You know I'm quick to get on LeBron too, but like you can't. That's a fact.
Jason Kidd at 38, 6 points a game, shooting 36% from the field, 35 from 3, and couldn't even play the whole season. Like, what are we talking about? He wasn't great.
That's the first thing. He's not the first person to play at a high level at age 38. You just named some good other examples of guys that played at a high level at age 38. But
he was great.
Year 21, no.
That's great.
They definitely milk it all, ball. I agree with you.
You keep saying year 21. If some guys was in year 16, 17, 18, they went to college for 3-4 years.
Facts. That's good. That the context is very important. I agree with you.
Come on, man. All I'm saying is,
but LeBron is probably a better individual player than those guys were at the age. I can't speak on Kareem. I can't speak. I haven't seen it yet.
But I said that once again. Y'all keep missing that little part. I'm not saying individually they're better than LeBron. I'm not saying that. I don't care if they're better or he's better. I'm not saying that either. Stop. All right, so stop telling me what he's doing at 38 has never been done before. It's been done before.
No, so hate to break it to you.
You mixing it up to fit your narrative. And what you're saying is the first thing you say is Kareem won a championship. Forget the Finals MVP. He won a championship. Second thing you said was Jason Kidd won a championship. You talking about team awards, and we're talking about. I just said LeBron almost averaged 30 at 38. You're not going to find another person that's doing that. You're not.
Yeah,
and to kill that, oh, he got swept. So what?
So what?
Yeah, wow. I think all Ball's saying is that he cares more about winning than
I'm fine with that. If that's what it is, I'm cool with that. But don't say don't try to discount what he's doing.
KG, who's a guy that's based on his career as far as the old mentality. You gonna sit there and tell me you gonna praise somebody at 38 for whatever they doing, but it's another guy at 38 that won a Finals MVP, and we ain't gonna praise that.
What was KG at 38? What was KG at 38?
He's not saying, but he's not. He's talking about what just he. I think he. Well, go ahead, Fabian. You were going.
KG played 5 games at 38. Go ahead. What the fuck was KG at 38?
Damn. I think he's. He won a Finals MVP at 37 years old, 1985 championship. and he averaged 25, 26 a game in the next playoffs. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did. But again, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is damn near in everybody's conversation for GOAT right now as well. That's who you're talking about. Tim Duncan is in a lot of people's conversation for GOAT. I know it ain't for you guys, but a lot of people feel like he's the GOAT. Part of that is that they both have.
Fabian, who you talking to? That I've never.
I'd be happy to hear that argument. To be honest,
I've never heard that.
A lot of people feel like he's their favorite player. He's a top 4 guy, top 5 guy. I got him over Kobe. I got him over a lot of people.
No,
Tim Duncan. A lot of people have him in them. A lot of people have him better than Shaq. A lot of people have Tim Duncan.
Either way, nobody ever had him as the GOAT. Fabian, stop.
Is that really the point? No, you don't. A lot of people do. A lot of people love Tim Duncan. The point is that you're talking about a top 10 guy, a top 10 guy, a top 10 guy. We're arguing about at 38 years old. Part of the reason why they're top 10 guys because at 38 they were still killing. Tim Duncan looked like the Joker at 38 years old. He looked crazy at 36, 37, 38. He went to back-to-back finals. So yeah, you're comparing LeBron to that guy.
You're not like the Joker.
Go watch the tape, bro. I'm like, hey, yo, you're comparing LeBron. That's the way you're messing up at. You're comparing him to the. Wow. All right, so we'll go compare LeBron to.
What the fuck was Mike at 38? Get the fuck out of here.
I thought Mike was still nice at 38, but I think you're comparing LeBron.
Did he lead his team to the playoffs? Did he go to the playoffs? Did he have any playoff success after he retired?
He would have if it was a
Anthony Davis.
Hold on. A lot of guys would have been in the playoffs at that age if you could have gotten him being a 12th seed with a play-in.
That's lucky true. I forgot about that.
He had 2 opportunities to bring his team to the playoffs. Did he do it?
What seed was the Lakers last year?
In a week
question. I said, what seed was Mike doing at 38, 39, and did he bring his team to the playoffs?
Hold on.
In the weakest East
in a weak-ass Eastern Conference.
Right. No problem. How
many games did they win?
What was the seed of the Lakers last year? Since you want to have your Google fingers,
I'm a Knicks fan. Fuck the Lakers.
No. What was the Lakers seeding last year?
They were a 7th seed.
Okay. What year was it before that? It was no time they was a bubble. I mean, the play-in.
They were 11th, but they didn't even make the plan.
So what? I'm dead serious.
Yo, can we start the LeBron stuff? What's your overall take on that actual thing that he said? Besides LeBron and Jordan,
I'm gonna say 2 sentences. You'll cut me off. So it don't even matter. The other thing with KG was I don't like that he said we can't compare people from the past and we can't we're not stealing the thief or we're not. What somebody said, comparison is a thief of joy, whatever the hell. No, this is what we do. KG all of a sudden doesn't compare people. He sits down there and compares everyone to everybody. He just compared Wemby to everybody else. We ain't never seen nothing else. We have never seen anything. We have never seen. That's not true. That's not true.
One of you
that's not
on
true.
the screen, including
that's not true.
Ever critique anybody that's played in the 90s and older?
That's not true.
Lord over these niggas.
I always say Shaq, Wilt, and LeBron should have been the GOAT, but they were lazy. Something was missing with them. Shaq was kind of lazy.
That's the reason why he's saying something. The fuck out of here. KG is saying something because niggas like y'all can't criticize.
I do it for a reason, but I'll get to me in a second. I'm letting Fabian go.
If it was no playing, nigga, LeBron, them niggas wouldn't even be in the playoffs half this shit, man.
I just don't like that. I don't think you can sit there and try to dictate what I can say when you do the same thing. He's just hypocritical. Like you compare Wemby to everybody else when you say we never seen this before. You're comparing everybody to Steph Curry when you say we never seen this before. So we never seen it before. Who are you comparing him to? What have we never seen before? The people that played before him. So it just didn't make sense to me. Go ahead, Dom.
What do you think? But what do you think of his overall premise that he's saying that we don't appreciate the modern superstars enough and we're too hung up on the old?
He's lying. He's lying. We're sitting here doing a basketball show right now, breaking down the whole entire modern day NBA. He's lying, bro. I think he did drink the LeBron juice. I think he might be part of Clutch now. I think all that shit is true. I think when you're on TV, you're on Showtime now. And by the way, KG has gotten way better at TV than he did before. He used to be horrible. He used to be unwatchable. Now he sounds way better. He could actually form a sentence. I love this, but he took that and now he went to the Draymond school of just gobbling LeBron. Like that is obvious.
LeBron,
there was no need for that.
I felt more
everything about it. There was no need to mention LeBron. Yo, at 38, we never seen this before. We don't appreciate the current. Everything he said is what LeBron says. Everything he said is what Draymond says. What are you complaining about? You're making
Yeah, but
money.
the thing is,
Making me
Draymond's
sick.
not currently in the league, so he's coming from a place of I was just a beast in the old, and not even that old school. He just retired a couple years ago, but he's supposed to be like the retired player that's showing love because he's probably talking to a lot of guys that hate or that are critical of them, or overly critical according to some. Like Shaq, for example. He's really quick to get on these guys, but that's just Shaq's from his dad is military. Like I understand Shaq's perspective because I understand who Shaq is as a person. But people say he's a hater or Chuck's a hater. KG was trying to be anti that. That's how I took it personally.
And if you go towards what KG does, then you're signed to Clutch, and then you're part of the team. And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just saying how I look at that is weird. Like, no, he could make that take and not have anything to do with LeBron. He brought up LeBron. He brought up Joker. He brought up Wemby. He brought up Steph Curry. All guys that all we do is critique their games and spend no time. Like, I'm waiting for Dime to tell me something that Willis Reed wasn't good at. Like, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for
staying healthy.
I'm waiting for to be objective about Scottie Pippen. Like, I'm waiting for these things because we spend a lot of time talking about Kawhi ain't shit, but we put Scottie Pippen up here like he was the best thing since sliced bread, and we got no criticism for him. That's the big piece of appreciating greatness. That's all I'm saying. That's where it starts. Those guys are the void of criticism, but these new guys, all we do is
Well,
when do you do it?
I don't know what Willis Reed is
that
wrong.
Bro, we talk about how Pippen wasn't even like that when he first started. We always talk about like Jordan made him better. They called him soft. He had a migraine. They always talk about Pippen like that. They said yes, not just me. It was in the paper. Jordan was a ball hog. That style of play does not win basketball games. He's not going to win a championship like that. All these things were being said. It's just that it's been whitewashed for 3 decades now. That's part of the problem. It's been in McDonald's commercials for the last 3 decades. That's part of the problem. They don't really talk about it like that, but we do. The people that really matter, that KG's talking about. We're the basketball enthusiasts that you're talking about. You cannot possibly agree with KG when we're doing that right now. He's lying, bro.
He didn't even have to say, but I've had this stance before he's even said anything like that. I'm pretty consistent with that with y'all. Like that, I feel like we spend a lot of time propping up the older school players, which they should be. I'm not saying that, but what we do is not appreciate the guys that are in the league today. Like, it's hard for us to put together a top 10 list because we are so critical on these guys. It's like putting a top 10 list together right now should be difficult off of how good dudes are, not, well, he ain't good enough, he shouldn't be on there.
That's what it is for me, though. That is what it's for me, is who's good. Like, it's just the differences in their skill. That's how I evaluate it.
Well, for me, I have a problem with what KG said, Flea, is he's lying. For one, you can't say that, forget the LeBron thing. But when you talk about Curry and Joker and Wemby, you're lying. People, like I said, we all praise them dudes. We on here every other day. Nobody is not paying homage to Curry and Wemby and where the game is. No, we on here all the time and we saying, yo, Fabian says it. Joker is the best point guard in the league. So for KG to get up there and lie and say that we all need to download the new you're lying. Everybody's downloaded it already. If you have arguments that Curry is the greatest point guard of all time, that kills what KG said automatically. Automatically. It's by far nobody's ever in the last 10 years hasn't said that Curry isn't the best player, isn't the best shooter in the world. He's been the best shooter in the world forever, and we all praise him for that. When we talk about Joker, but some of us go, yo, man, we ain't never seen this before. So that's my thing, Fleet. KG is lying.
I'm following you.
That's all I'm saying. All other shit, like I said, I don't want to get into that. I'm sorry, Fabian. Just one more. And even when he said about Wemby, even though I made the videos and I was like, I didn't see, I had to come on and apologize. And we on here all the time. We all go, what we just said about Wemby, like, yo, they got to let him loose. What I just said, he can average 28, like 12.
The shit he said, oh, he looks like a second or third year player. That's a lot. He does not look like a second or third year player.
But what KG is, but KG basically was saying that a lot of us, we stuck on back in the days. Yeah, a lot of us are, but a lot of us are stuck on back in the days, but we also pay homage to the new era. The guys he named, that's where he jammed himself up at. Because Wemby, the Joker, and Steph Curry, bro, we praised them dudes. So I don't know what he talking about. But go ahead, Fabian. I'm sorry.
No, he's talking about himself. He used to do whatever he's talking about, and he needed to download whatever he had to download. We've been on it.
I agree with that.
We've been on it. That's what he's talking about. That's a guilty conscience. Because again, why are we on here? Like, we talk offline about basketball like this, arguing is SG or Ant-Man better. You talking about it's SG's an MVP candidate. I was saying last year, SG's better than John Morant, man. I'm not comparing them to Allen Iverson or anybody else. I'm talking about right now. Why is who better and for what reason? Chet Holmgren might be y'all laughed at me, top 20 defensive player right now. You're laughing, right? But I'm arguing that. But
I thought you were talking about overall.
It doesn't matter. The point is that we're talking about him. The conversation is not about David Robinson. You know what David Robinson made in 91? When nobody mentioned these guys. It was Wemby versus Chet. And the last thing we said was, Wemby's the best, the most hype. He met the hype. The last player to have this kind of hype and meet it was LeBron. We didn't go to Mike. We didn't go to Kareem. We didn't go to anybody. We gave LeBron his props. So that in itself is folded his lie. We specifically bring up LeBron when we talk about Wemby. That's what we specifically did. That's all. I think he was telling on himself, man.
I can agree there. When with the signing for Clutch and drinking the Braun and breaking the Braun shoes.
Man, I got some people, man. I gotta get these. I gotta get some of these guys' paperwork checked, man. We gotta make sure, man. No,
but I saw those same comments though too. Like niggas was saying, like, "Yo, is he a Clutch client now? Like, what's good? Like, what happened? What happened? What's going on?"
Listen, man. Yeah. I know. Before we get out of here, Dom, I know you like reading some of the comments, but Dom, your opinion before we get out of here,
what
KG said. I would love to hear what you think.
I mean, this is my conversation that I always have, the era stuff. I mean, the thing is, to me, it really all depends on who your circles are, like who you talk to. The reason why I say that is because there are guys on Twitter, right? Because this era stuff always comes up on Twitter. There are guys that think, oh, this generation's so dismissive. There's no appreciation for the past. They shit on you have guys like JJ Redick literally joking about making Twitter jokes on national television, calling them plumbers, to the point where old school players have to defend themselves, which is wild. And then you have the other side where there's people that live in this exact same system as us, like the same world, and say, man, the players are so much harsher on modern players than the past. It's like we're living in two different worlds. So I'd say this. I think the Garnett and the people that you guys talk to, because you guys grew up with Jordan. I didn't. I grew up with Kobe and Bron, and to a degree, Stephen Curry. My generation, we don't talk about enough about the past guys. I mean, of course, everyone talks about MJ, but we don't give enough appreciation. My generation is dismissive, but then you can argue that maybe the guys that you're around are like that. So to me, it's just who you talk to. The reason why I stuck up for the past is because, well, one, I've always been appreciative of the past, but the reason why I went so hard for it is because I got on social media and I saw what was happening. And I was like, bro, what are these conversations? Like, people were just totally shitting on the past and think the guys were just not good. And that's just not how we talked about the game growing up in LA, because as Flea said, Flea said that I always defend the old school guys, but there are plenty of old school guys I'll give a hard time to. We just haven't really gone. We're not comparing old school with old school. So it's hard for me to compare guys that haven't finished their careers with guys that have. But there was a couple of weeks ago we did a comparison and I went with a new school guy. And I made the point that I was. But yeah.
I remember that. I do.
Who was it? Do you remember who it was?
I forget the players, but I do remember that. And you was like, and I usually don't do this. So yeah.
Yeah, but no, so I mean, yeah, I have my criticism for the old school guys, but it's in the context of their league. The reason why I don't usually I won't post slander about an old school player unless it's maybe Karl Malone or John, anyone from Utah. But the reason I won't do it is because there's enough people out there saying that these guys weren't good. So I want to give them their flowers. And I'm to be honest, once everybody from this era retires, I'm gonna do the same thing. Watch when LeBron retires, I'll be very much more, which sucks because I'm not saying I don't appreciate them in the now, because I watch every LeBron game. So I do appreciate him. I just like certain guys better in my all-time list if I had to make one. But yeah, that's my opinion. It felt Garnett was going a little hard though, man. I don't think there's still a level of appreciation we still have to have for those guys. If we don't, I think we talk about MJ and LeBron way too much, But like, if we just stop talking about Magic and Bird and them, like that's just not good for the game. In my opinion, we got to still bring their names up because the further we go, man, the more dismissive. We already see how people are with Wilt. There's people that don't even believe he scored 100 when there's very much a lot of documentation on it. People don't understand how little footage there was of the like Flea said, right? He's talking about the 90s. There was no league pass, bro. In the 60s, these guys were not able to watch these games they don't exist. Like people think that Wilt game, it's a coincidence that game's not on TV tape or whatever, bro. There's only 2 broadcasts that whole season that are available, and they're not even full game first quarter to fourth quarter broadcasts. So like that tells you how scarce the footage is. So yeah, I just think we gotta, we still gotta give them their flowers, but there are people that are extremists about the old game and don't give any credit to these new guys. So there's both sides of the coin. Like I knew that guy Johnny. Shout out to my boy Johnny on Twitter that Fabian and him got into it. He's totally dismissive of anybody new. He hates everyone. So he's those kind of people.
I like the balance that we have right here. Like the balance that we have right here is excellent.
Nah,
what you was gonna say, Faye? My bad.
I did want to add. I said, "Fuck that, Flea." I did want to add that KG also mentioned that there's no OGs in the locker room like back in the day. So again,
less of them.
Exactly, and that would be because the NBA went younger, basketball is going younger, and they're all hyper focused on the new generation, and there is no true appreciation. Well, and it's natural to go against the old school. I get that, but you still need them guys in the locker room. The school, there's nothing like when I go to work. The old school guys, when I tell you when they're gone, they're gone. They're the ones that make that rectify everything. They're the ones that check the supervisors. They check everybody, and they just pass it along through action. They're showing you what to do. I could show you a whole rule book of what to do. You ain't gonna do it. And that's every OG in every department of life. Of every department in life, they're gonna show you how to act, show you how to protect yourself, show you how to defend yourself. All the above. So I just think KG maybe he went a little bit overboard. I think just like Flea, he went a little bit overboard. But we understand the point. I just think he was dead wrong. Like we really appreciate this era, or else we wouldn't be watching basketball. I wish we would treat it like baseball or any other sport, hockey. We wouldn't watch it anymore. We do appreciate this shit. We really do.
Well, if it took for me and KG to start hollering and screaming until y'all say that thing, God bless. I love it. All right.
Let's rapid fire these comments. Jesse said, KG is out of my top 30 all time for those comments.
Yeah, Jesse.
AllBall is